All right. What is good? What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? Hold up here. I think I got a little. There we go. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Yo, shouts just with the 3.
What's up? I'm currently in an ice storm, crossing my fingers that my power stays on. Anyways, Yakuza Kiwami 2 is so good. Can I get some Kirby Air Riders music?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, I've been hearing about the whole ice storm situation. So yeah, you guys stay safe out there. I hope you guys, stocked up, got whatever supplies that you needed, battery powered stuff, man. Cause I've been hearing I guess East Coast all the way through to Texas. It's crazy where I'm whereas me, it's oh, it's cloudy and 50 degrees outside. It's really nice where I'm at in California. So you guys stay safe out there, man. You guys stay safe out there. Sorry to hear about that, Justin. Hopefully the power stays on too. Hopefully the power stays on. All right, let's get this music going here though. Kirby Air Riders music. So let's just get some Kirby Air Riders tunes going. All right, here we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go. Also, big love to Party Man with the 94 months. What's up, Party Man? Says, let's go. Let's get this party started. Mario Tennis Fever in 2 weeks. Can we get some Mario Tennis Aces music? Also, Mario Galaxy Direct tomorrow. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Mario Galaxy Direct. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. It's probably gonna be pretty short. I just don't know. I might. It's at 6 a.m. my time, right? I think it's hella early. So it's I'm not sure if I want to wake up that early to stream the Direct. I might not. Like I said, if I can wake up, I'll do it. But I'd have to wake up by 4, and be ready to go. And I just don't feel like waking up that early on Sunday. I just don't feel like it. So we'll see. We'll see though. Shout outs to Party Man though. Big love. Thank you for the 94 months of membership. That's a long time. Going on 100 months. Hey yo. Bead Queen is here. What's up, Bead Queen? Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Shout outs to Bead Queen. So good to see you, young lady. Dior is here as well. What's up, Dior? Daniel Charney. Rags to Riches. General Z, the General. What's up, General Zamora? Welcome, man. Let's see here. What else do we got? We got Paul Gale. Wait, what up, Paul? Welcome. Yo, big love, big love. Shout outs, guys. The Casual Noob. Yo, yeah, I heard about the storm in Texas. I heard people, my Texas brethren were like, yo, man, it's crazy over there. So, yeah, you guys stay safe, man. Definitely stay safe out there. No, there's a lot of situations, man. A lot of situations going on with that storm. So just try to stay safe. Try to stay safe and all that good stuff, So, yeah. Bought a power bank just in case. Yeah, definitely have the power banks on tap. So at least you can play some stuff or have something to do. Can we agree Steam Deck is way better than Switch 2 even though it's less powerful? I have not seen any Steam Deck Edition upgrade pack yet. LOL. Hell no, I can't agree Steam Deck's way better than Switch 2. Can we all agree? No, you and 5 people online that have bought the Steam Deck can agree, but most of the fans that have spoken, they're all buying Switch 2. Ain't nobody buying that crusty ass Steam Deck. Hell no, I ain't gonna agree. I had one though, it's alright, but nah. Hell, some of the games don't even work. Damn, you try to play the game, it says not even compatible with it. So hell nah. It's always funny when Steam Deckers try to come here and try to feel good about their purchase. Just enjoy your Steam Deck, fam. Enjoy it. Why are you trying to compare it to Switch 2? What are you so upset about? You mad because people like Switch 2 more than Steam Deck? You mad because Steam Deck getting its doors blown off by the Switch 2? What are you upset at? Enjoy your Steam Deck. That issue's how many years old now, bro? It's when did Steam Deck come out? 2021? What are you so mad about? Why are you worried about Switch 2? This is what happens when you get drummed upside your head. When you get blown out so bad, you gotta come here and try to make it seem. Can we all agree that Steam Deck ain't better than nothing?
Yeah, I'm in the part of Tennessee where ice shuts down everything. Also, the Game Freak stuff is so goofy.
Oh my gosh. Yo, shout outs to Kevin, EP, 9JD. Yo, thank you for the tune in tier pledge. I appreciate that. I just find it funny now when people try to bait with Steam Deck stuff. It's just hilarious to me. Because you can tell that they're so mad. They're like seething that Switch 2 is doing so well. Let's see here. Max Only, what's up, Max Only? He might as well say, can we all agree Steam Deck is way better than Switch 2, even though it's less powerful and so less than Switch 2 and still makes no sense. I just laugh now at Steam Deck people because they seem like it's like the people that are in like cults and stuff like that at this point. It's like a cult, you know. But I find it funny. Let's see here. Yo, Jose, what's up, Jose? Welcome. Shout outs. Let's see here. But sales aren't everything. I appreciate the Steam Deck. I appreciate it too. I appreciate how people decided not to buy it. I appreciate how that thing stays stocked. That thing stays stocked. The Steam Deck OLED. I appreciate that too. I appreciate how Switch 2 outsold it in 3 days. I appreciate how people tried to say that nobody was gonna buy the Switch 2 because of Steam Deck, and they got completely bent over and in half in like 3 days. That's what I appreciate the most about the Steam Deck. That's what I appreciate the most. Cause y'all, Steam Deck people were talking mad crazy beforehand. I don't care about the sales numbers. I just like to use it because it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me laugh. Cause you know, Steam Deck people were seething. They were seething. Based on how, because they really thought that this was gonna be like, oh man, there's enough people that aren't gonna buy it, boycott. They really thought it didn't go the way that they thought it was gonna go. Oh man, here we go again. I know, seriously, it's funny. So I'm working towards $500 so I can get a Switch 2 system. The estimated day I reach my goal is March 6th, 2026. March 6th? Okay, you almost there. Less than 2 months. I keep on working, fam. How much you got right now? Let me know. Send me what's it called? Mina, I don't know where you got Twitter, you got PayPal. Hit me up on email me and I'll see what I can do to help you out, fam, so you can get that sooner. My email is PlayerEssence30@gmail.com. I can help you out. Let's see here. 5 mins and the Steam Deckers are already here. Yeah. Waffle House are closing because of the storm. That's how you know how bad it's bad. Oh yeah, if Waffle House is closing, there's definitely some issues there. Let's see. Steam Deck runs Smash Bros. Ultimate better than Switch 2 though. Enjoy your Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Steam Deck. Enjoy it. How's everything like with the on there? What's it running at? Because you know Switch 1 runs it at 1080p, 60 frames per second. And the Steam Deck doesn't have a 1080p screen, so I don't know how it can run it better, but okay, sure. So was it running at, does your Steam Deck go above 1080p somehow? And the Steam Deck also has a 60 hertz screen, so it doesn't, the screen doesn't go above 60 hertz from what I understand. So I mean, like, I don't know. So how are you running this? How are you running it better than the Switch 2? Since considering it's Steam Deck doesn't have more than Steam Deck has like an 800p screen, right? I don't think the screen goes up to 1080p, so I don't know how it can run it at 10. I don't know how it can run it better than Switch 2. Let's see here.
How good does Steam Deck run DK Bonanza?
I'm not debating you, DVZ Nation. I already said I'm not doing it. We're just gonna time you out, fam. I ain't worried about you today. Like I said, I'm gonna time you out for 10 minutes. Like I said, drop $50. You want to debate? Drop $50. I'll debate you right now. You drop 50, I'll debate you for 20 minutes. So drop $50. I timed you out for 10 minutes. Drop $50 within this time period. And if you want to debate, I'll debate you for 20 minutes if you want. So there you go. So drop 50 if you want to debate. I ain't worried about y'all today, man. Let's see here. Steam Deck doesn't even run Star Wars Outlaws at all. Hey, man, it's better though. It's better. Yeah, okay, I'm having fun with Smash on my Switch too, so yeah. 90 hertz on the OLED. Okay, 90 hertz on the OLED. I don't know what model he has, so it's 90 hertz on there, but I don't think it runs it better because once again, it doesn't even go above. It doesn't. It's an 800p screen, so yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Nah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, the guy's probably trash at Smash Brothers anyway, so what does it matter? Like, what's the point of you took all that time to get Smash Brothers on your Steam Deck only to be ass like that? Only to be trash at the game, because anybody who's playing Smash Brothers on their Steam Deck, you already know that they have trouble putting shapes into the correct spots. Because like, why would you play Why would you play Smash Brothers on a Steam Deck? Like on a big old clunky game gear. Like don't even, so you already know we garbage. So I mean, taking all that time to do all that only to be trash is just funny to me. You already know he has trouble putting the right shape inside like the correct corresponding spot. This man said, out of all the games to play, I would pick something better. I'd pick like maybe, go with like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or something like that. This man said Smash Brothers, the game that actually runs great even on Switch 1. Like. Let's see here. Once again, drop the dono and I will debate. Drop the dono. Why did you time out DBZ Nation? Drop the dono. Drop the dono and I will debate him. But until then, not debating nothing. Time out. Let's go. Until then, not debating nothing. What's up, Gamer Goon? Welcome. So yeah. Emulating online multiplayer game is crazy. Yeah. Let's see here. No pro Smash players playing on Steam Deck. Nah. Like I said, you already know he's trash. A lot of these guys like to just talk. They don't even play games, bro. I bet you anything he don't even play Smash Brothers that much. Monado with the $3 donut says we've been looking at these Steam Deck. Okay, just gonna read it out.
We've been looking at these Steam Deck fanboys for a long time now, and wow, they are flip-floppers now I think of it. Like on one hand they say Steam Deck was never a Switch competitor. But hey, we have to agree it's better than SW1 and SW2? Lol, get real.
I'm just cracking jokes. I just find it funny. We can crack jokes till the Spawncast starts. It's all good. This is just a cope. I don't go to any PC people. See, here's how I know it's a cope and it's a seed by these people. I don't waste my time going to PC people's stream to tell them that this is better or that's better. The people that do that are the people that are upset. If you go to somebody else's stream to try to prop up what you have over something else, it's clear that you're upset. It's clear that you're upset, that you're salty, that something's doing better, that people like something more than what you like, and you probably have a mental disorder. So I'm not going to be too hard on people like that. But yeah, that's usually what the deal is. Because I kid you not, I swear on my life that I never go to other people's streams to simply talk about, no, this is better than, like, there's no point. I mean, if you're just trying to bait a reaction, that's stupid. I get paid. This is my job. I'm not doing this for free. Like, this is my job. Like, so it don't matter to me. You're doing this for free. So I don't waste my free time doing this. But so you got to know that people that are doing this, mental problems. Like, it's definitely a mental problem. Let's see here. What's up, OJ? Been going on Final Fantasy 7. Damn, the game is good. Runs good. Hey, shout out I'm glad that you like it, Elias. Let's go. Says for real, Smash runs flawless well. The only way that you can get Smash to not run great on Switch 1 is that if you take items and put it on the max, the only way that you can get frame rate drops on Smash 1 or Smash Ultimate on Switch 1 is get 8-player Smash, put all ice climbers, put items on max, put like hectic items, and then pick a big stage. If you do that, you'll get a few frame rate drops here and there, but you have to be like trying to break the game. So it's like, yeah, like 8 ice climbers. So that means there's 16 people on the stage. Put items where items are raining down on screen, and put a big level where there's like stuff happening, like where there's like transformations or there's like stage hazards. You do that, there'll be a few frame rate drops here and there, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like, oh my god, it's running like trash. It just kind of little bit, but like I said, you have to try to kill it on purpose, you know. But outside of that, like, it'll run perfect the whole time, you know. So yeah. Shout out to Justin with the 3.
I want to see these people's Steam in review, especially the played on Steam Deck part. Lol.
Yeah. Feel free to drop your Steam in review. Like, for the Steam Deckers, drop your Steam in review so we can take a look at what you're playing. So we can take a look. Feel free to drop them. We'll entertain it if you want to. Drop those Steam in reviews. Or did Steam do that this year? Did they do like the Steam in review? I'm not sure if they did or not, but yeah, go ahead and drop it if you want to. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at what you're playing. That's so much better than everything else. Here's the one thing that I noticed though. I noticed it on Twitter too. That gets people to stop right there. Because I had somebody trying to mess with me today, and I was like, okay, well, you know, what are you playing? Show me your PSN. Show me what you playing. Oh, well, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, I didn't say I was the biggest gamer in the world. I'm like, yeah, you're a fraud. I'm like, yeah, you're a fraud. You don't even play games. You barely even play. Or you're gonna show us your hentai bunny garden or something like that. People out here really try to act like they're some type of big league gamers. They just here to talk. They ain't here to play nothing. Oh my gosh. Steam and review. I get started at FF7, but I've been kind of caught up in playing GameCube and PS2 games with my Retroid Pocket 5. Currently playing MGS or MS Saga. Cool, man. Decent thing about playing Smash Brothers on Steam Deck is you can put characters people always requesting like Waluigi, Shadow, Funky Kong, and DLC for free. Man, that doesn't. No, that's just people modding it. That's not Smash Brothers though. Like that's not fun to me when it's not actually designed characters from the actual designers. The game has too many characters anyway, so to me that's not more fun doing all that. Like Funky Kong and all that stuff. That's not when it's probably not balanced and it's probably not correct. So I mean, yeah, it's all good though. Yeah, Ultimate runs fine. It's not like running vanilla Cyberpunk. The best Steam fanboys pretend it didn't happen. Yeah. So yeah. You can play 8-player Smash with Ice Climbers with 0 lag on Switch 2. Yeah, on Switch 2 it runs, it fixes out that lag on Switch 2. Any game that has like frame rate drops on Switch 1, for the most part, Switch 2 will clean it up. Let's see, there's more Steam Deck defenders than Steam Deck owners. There probably is more. It does seem like there's actually more Steam Deck defenders than Steam Deck owners. It really does. I always laugh when people try to put it in the same category. They're like, oh yeah, people are buying Switch 2, people are buying Steam Deck, and I'm like, hold up here. Don't be putting Switch 2 and Steam Deck in the same what people are buying. People must be buying. They bought the Wii U too, right? They bought the PS Vita. Did they buy those systems too? Stop trying to sneak Steam Deck into everything. Ain't people buying it like that. Nobody's buying Steam Deck like they're buying Switch 2. Stop. Steam Deck selling worse than the Wii U. Steam Deck selling worse than the PS Vita. Steam Deck selling Steam Deck selling worse than the Dreamcast. Steam Deck selling worse than some of the worst selling systems of all time. Stop the cap. Let's stop trying to put it in the category of systems that are actually doing well. Come on now. Let's stop doing that. Yo, Linda, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. How do you think Kirby Air Riders will sell in 2 years? At least 1.5 million or so. Maybe more. Did you try the Dragon Quest 7 demo? I did. I made a video on it too. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, George FT? Welcome to the stream. There are Steam Deck owners that, honest to God, think Steam Deck outperforms PS4 Pro. Let the PS4. That's, bro. Ain't nobody really think that it outperforms PS4 Pro. Come on now. Let's be real here. Ain't nobody really actually think that. Nobody actually thinks that. That's cap. More often than not, we see Steam Deck covers in dust. Remember that weird one you say you played Metroid Prime on Steam Deck? How flex how he saved 40? Steam Deck looks bad. Yeah. Did you play my music? No, I didn't play your music part, man. Just because I don't know why I didn't play your music. Hold up, give me 1 second. Mario Tennis Aces. All right, here we go. Mario Tennis Aces music. All right, there we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Boss battle. Boom, 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 boom. Playing the heck out of FF7 remake on Switch 2 while I'm snowed in. Hey, stay safe out there, Element Master. OJ, why did Dreamcast guy flip-flop his opinion on FF7 port? I don't know. I'll keep it a buck, man. I don't really be watching Dreamcast guys videos like that, so I don't know what he says or what he doesn't say or what he flops or flip-flops on. I don't know because I don't be watching like that. I'll keep it a buck. Not because I don't like him. He's the homie, but I just kind of tapped out. To be honest though, I don't really be watching lots of people's videos no more. I don't really watch a lot of videos no more. Like I said, because YouTube's really untrustworthy when it comes to a lot of stuff here. So yeah, that's the reason. So that's the reason why I don't really watch a lot of people's videos, just because like there really ain't nothing to watch no more. Like a lot of this stuff, like when it comes to like YouTube commentary, it's nowhere near as fun as it used to be. Like video game commentary and stuff like that, a lot of it's like just done for clickbait or just done for weird views, and a lot of it isn't like honest anymore. So I'm not saying that with Dreamcast guy. I'm just saying that just in general. So I don't really be seeking out gaming videos or stuff like that anymore, just because there really ain't no point in doing so. There ain't nothing that anybody else says that I don't already know, and I don't really feel like a lot. Like I said, we don't have any real for real peeps these days anymore, man. Like a lot of it is nonsense, just geared towards the algorithm. So there ain't no reason for me to be sitting here watching a bunch of gaming videos, especially Nintendo videos. Like there's not, like I said, really, did you know gaming? That's really it. Like, did you know gaming? You know, retrospectives, you know, stuff like that. But when it comes to like gaming commentators, you know, I don't really watch nothing because there ain't really no reason to. Let's see here. This is, let's see, if you're not keep requesting those characters on every Smash. Hopefully they put those characters in there. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Let's see, your name 10 Nintendo characters you think is the most popular. I don't know, man. Mario, Princess Zelda, Link. There you go. Donkey Kong. It's the same characters that you probably think that they're the most popular. Same characters. Kirby. Same characters that we've been knowing for decades now. Having FF7 on Switch makes me want FF15 as well. I think I'd actually get it. I think I'd actually like it if it was portable. Well, they updated FF15 a lot, so I think FF15 is possible, but I just don't know. You know, we'll have to wait and see. I just watch reviews and top 10 lists mostly. Yeah, I don't even really watch reviews anymore. Like, even that's kind of like, I'm good on that, you know? Let's see here. Let's see here. It's disingenuous because FF7 remake delivers exactly what it advertised 1080p, stable 30 FPS from near flawless frame timing. How do you regret something delivered, everything advertised? I think because you probably played it on PS5, you get the 60 FPS. But when we all originally played it, it was in 30 and it was great. But, you know, obviously times have changed a little bit. But being able to play FF7, just on a side note, being able to play FF7 anywhere that you want, like, you know, like without a Steam Deck. You know, like not having to worry, like trying to play it on there because it's a weird behemoth on Steam Deck. I think it's pretty cool to have that, just that option for people out there, you know. Yo, what up, Yiggity Yak? Welcome. So yeah. Let's see. Too many YouTubers with clickbait titles and stupid face in the thumbnail. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, we all do it, man. It's happened before. We all do it, but like, it is what it is. So yeah, I don't blame you guys, man. I don't blame anybody, bro. Like, I don't blame anybody if you don't want to. People say, "Oh, I don't watch you no more, LJ." That's cool. I don't watch this person no more. That's cool. I don't watch. Like, I get it, man. Like, YouTube been lame. It's been mad corny. You can't even trust it no more. You can't even trust. Before, back, like I said, when I first started YouTube, when I first really started getting going on YouTube, even back in the grifting era, like with the Switch One, it was way different in my opinion. It was not. Now it's just flat out like really weird manipulation and lies, where people will try to make it act like, oh, this system's not doing well when it's clearly doing well. So it's just weird. Like I said, it's just weird. But they'll just do it for money. Like people back then, to me, the difference between back then and now is that people are doing it now just for money. And back then they weren't really doing it for money. They were doing it because they truly believed like one thing or another. But now it's like done purposefully. It's like manufactured and engineered. Back then you just had really stupid people that, you know, that were just stupid. And like, you know, they that's what they felt like, right? They just felt that way, but they were passionate about it. Today you can see through it. It's a grift. They don't actually feel that way. They're just doing it because they can make money. You guys see the difference? Back then it wasn't done for money. Like this whole Switch One grifting, that wasn't done for money. That was simply done because they're just stupid. And they just feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just dumb people that just feel that way. And then they ended up being wrong and then stopped doing it, right? Didn't do it with Switch 2. The stuff that's happening right now is because people, once again, they're looking to make money. That's really what it comes down to. They're just looking to make money. And they know what they're saying is probably incorrect or false. But they're just saying, hey, if it is, oh, well, I can make, you know, $200 off this video. And like, whatever. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. Oh, well, it's the past. And I'll move on to grifting about the next thing or talk about the next thing. So that's what people are doing now. They're definitely manipulating and taking advantage of the system that's been built up by actual good videos. Like back when we had like, you know, good Nintendo videos. You know, when we had like, you know, you know, analysis videos when we had all this type of stuff. Now it's not like that no more. So yeah. Let's see here. We complained about slop channels, but why don't we blame the millions of people getting their opinions from all the slop? Listen, you can blame whoever you want, bro. I don't watch it, so you can blame whoever you want. I'm just simply telling you guys how, like, my own personal opinion, you know. But yeah, you played the demo and reviewed it, so you knew how it would run. Okay, yeah, and if he doesn't like it, then he doesn't like it. That's fine. I miss the good old days when 99% of gaming channels on YouTube were actually talking about games just to have fun. I mean, there's always been a certain level of grift, but yeah, back in the day, it really wasn't like this. But once again, like, you know, it's the beast that we created. It's the monetization, you know, algorithm beast that we created here, you know. So yeah, just gotta deal with it, you know. Just gotta deal with it. Hey, what's up, Lazarus? Welcome. I'm doing good, man. How are you? I only watch OJ Prime, Nintendo Byte podcast. Too many creators focus on being negative. Yeah. They got zero morals. It's corny. Yeah. Look, I like slop sometimes, but I don't put those creators on a pedestal and treat their opinions like facts when I know that they're just repeating lazy criticism. Okay. That's fine. Y'all, like I said, y'all can watch and do whatever you want. You think Steam Deck's the greatest thing in the world? You think it's 10 times better than Switch 2? You think you're smarter than everyone? Whatever. That's cool too. Like, I don't care. Y'all can watch whatever you want. Oh man. So yeah. Shout outs. I only watch PE Live and Spawncast. Got in clickbaity. Digital Foundry is still great. Digital Foundry did y'all see the video with Digital Foundry where they were like, yeah, somebody called them out for being wrong on the Switch 2 power and all that. They're like, yeah, well, we didn't really get anything wrong, even though we got a lot of things wrong. That one big dude, that big old dude was like, yeah, we didn't really, based on what we knew. Bro, you said the Switch 2 was going to be significantly weaker than Steam Deck. That's what they said. That's what that bald old dude said. He said, he's not really quite bald, but he's like old and bald. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said Switch 2 is going to be, Steam Deck's going to be significantly more powerful or marginally more powerful. It is not, bro. Ain't nobody say that before. And there was nothing that was leaked that said that. That was just you guys just making up your own narrative. There was nothing that said, oh yeah, Switch 2 is going to be significantly weaker than Steam Deck. There was nothing. There was nothing. Nothing that I saw, nothing that Doc Trace put out, nothing that we saw from anything that said Switch 2 is going to be significantly weaker. That was just y'all just making up your own thing, you know? I was just making up your own thing, bro. So yeah. This guy, DBZ Nation, has like 1 million sock accounts. I already told you, drop the $50 if you want to debate. DBZ Nation, if you want to debate, bro, drop the 50. I don't know why you playing around with me, man. You've been coming to my stream for how long? You've been coming to my stream for months, crying like a little bitch, asking like to debate, bro. Just drop the money. All this time period you could have done, you could have just made the money and drop it if you really want to talk to me that bad, bro. I know you want a boyfriend, but listen, I can't be that for you, okay? I can't be your boyfriend. I can't be your dad.
Final Fantasy V Remake, one of the best looking games on Switch 2. I think it's definitely up there.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the better looking games on Switch 2. I appreciate it. It's definitely one of the better looking games on Switch 2. Shout outs to Johnny. Thank you for the $5 dono. Let's see here. Daniel with the $2 says, OJ, you enjoy the slop as well. Join the slop. I do not enjoy the slop. I don't watch it. I can't sit here and lie to you guys. I don't be watching it. So yeah. I need this dude to stop. DBZ Nation, stop stalking me, bro. You acting mad, sus, and weird. Like, just listen. Here's what I need you to do, DBZ Nation fam. Seriously, I'm gonna talk to you, man to little boy. Okay, bro. Please go find yourself a boyfriend, IRL. All right. You know, there's certain places you can go to go talk to people. I don't discriminate. I don't hate. Love whoever you love. Like whatever you like. But my man, I need you to go find yourself an IRL boyfriend, okay? Go find yourself someone, all right? I don't know about that life. I don't know what those type of dudes that are into that like, but, you know, watch some YouTube videos on what those dudes that like certain stuff, how they do it, all right, man? So that's what I need you to do. I need you to go out into the real world, All right, and find yourself a real boyfriend if you want, man. Find yourself a real boyfriend. I don't know, go get some flowers, go put on some cologne, get yourself some nice clothes, you know, and maybe hit up some of the streets where you know, those some of them bars where they're at. So feel free to go do that, fam. Stop like stalking me on my channel, bro. Desperate, dude. Like, freaking mad sus. Being desperate as hell, man. Dude's acting weird. So yeah, man. Have you given away Switch 2 yet? We give away the Switch 2 at 150,000 subscribers, Loco. So we haven't hit that yet. Once we hit 150, then we'll give it away. So let's see. Switch 2 dominates sales. I think that sales-wise, but is it more powerful and have more limitations compared to PS5 and other PC handhelds? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? You tell me. You answer your own question. I think your question is just being silly. Why would it have more powerful than a? Why would it be more powerful than a big PS5? Why would it be? It's literally a hybrid device. Is the Steam Deck more powerful than a PS5? No. Most handheld PCs are not more powerful than a PS5, and some of them cost more than a PS5 and are not more powerful. For example, a Steam Deck OLED, like the highest model Steam Deck OLED, costs more than a PS5, yet it's not more powerful. So like, what's your point? People acting goofy for no reason. Shout outs to Justin. Not Justin. Shout outs to Daniel. Thank you for the 2. Shout outs to Justin. Okay, Justin with the 3. Yo, shout outs. Let's go. Thank you guys for the support, man. Bro, you should just drop the money if it's down for debate. Shaking my head. He's not really serious. That's why I said he needs to just go find a boyfriend. Stop worrying about me. You know? Stop worrying about me, man. Acting like I said, bad sus and weird. So my Steelers just hired mediocre Mike. We are cooked. Yo, y'all really like legit hired like white Mike Tomlin, bro. That's what I said on Twitter. I was like, yo, did they just like hire like legitimately Mike Tomlin? Mike Tomlin's a brother. You know, they just hired like white Mike Tomlin. Like won a championship a long time ago. Pretty consistent with like mediocre seasons, but you know, does okay. Like, you know, set and stable. I think that's what they want, though. I think that's what the Steelers want. The Steelers just want a coach that is set and stable and is just going to be there for a long time, you know? Like, he don't got to be the greatest coach in the world with all the best plays. They just want somebody that's, you know, outstanding and, like, stable. So, you know, good for Mike McCarthy, though. I mean, he's 62 years old. He's able to, you know, go out there and, you know, go out there and get another job at 62. That's tough. That's tough to get another coaching job because it's starting to become a young man's game for coaching. Like, we're starting to see coaches that are, like, 33 and like coaches that are like, you know, born in the 90s, you know, guys that are like 32, 33 years old getting head coaching jobs, you know, like, so good for him. Good for Mike McCarthy. Chris the Shriner Dog, thank you for the $5 donut. Says, let's go Seahawks destroy the Rams. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Hey, what's up? Good luck to your Seahawks. Chris the Shriner Dog, when I went to my nephew's birthday today at the arcade, it was so funny because the Seahawks game was up again, and I'm like, "Wow, I got this right here in front of me, getting destroyed."
I mean, if he really likes PS5 so much, I heard some places won't judge a PS5 marriage.
Yo, shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Yo, combo breakers. Yo, LCC, thank you for the $1 dono. Shout outs to Chris the Sharder Dog. Shout outs to Justin with another 3 coming through too. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate that. 29 on the board. Hey yo, you're out here. Appreciate you guys. Kevin with the 2 as well. Yo, you guys are out here. The Fergie donos. Let's go. Fergie. Oh, let's go. Kevin with the 2 says, what up, OJ? Can I get some music from Legend of Dragoon? Yeah, absolutely. Legend of Dragoon. Music. Hey, let's go. Legend of Dragoon. Shout outs. I think we're not getting more powerful PS5 handheld portable anytime soon. We have to wait till the Switch 3 era. I mean, I think it's going to be really tough for Sony to deliver a PS5 handheld anytime soon for a price under $600. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. I can tell you that with RAM prices and with chips how they are. Like, the prices are just getting crazier and crazier. So yeah. Absolutely. So... Listen, guys. Listen. Let's just end this right now, bruh. Let's just end this right now, bruh. End this right now. Who gives a crap about Steam Deck versus Switch 2? If you like Steam Deck, Go play your Steam Deck. If you like Switch 2, go play your Switch 2. That's it. I don't know why y'all arguing back and forth. This is the most completely wedgie-inducing, stupid argument that there is. It's over. We already know what happened. Steam Deck, you can have fun, you can do what it does, but it got its doors blown off by the Switch 2. Switch 2 has some limitations, it's locked down, but there's some good things based off of that. They both have their pros and their cons. Y'all move on from this. Prestige, Palm, bro, nobody cares about your damn Steam Deck or anything. Nobody cares. Go play it, go enjoy it, go mod, go have fun. Everybody else is gonna play Switch 2 because they want to play the official thing. So just enjoy your Steam Deck. Monado, enjoy your Switch 1 or your laptop or whatever. Y'all being mad goofy, there's no reason to be doing this. It's stupid. Nobody cares. Like, go enjoy your PC portables or go enjoy whatever you guys want to play. Like, this been going on now for how long? We've been going on this. It's dumb. Okay? It does not matter. It legitimately 30 minutes of this going on. So y'all just stop, all right? Just drop it. Just drop it. Nobody cares. People are going to buy Switch 2 like crazy, and there's going to be a few niche people buying Steam Deck and doing what these people like to do. That's okay. Move on. You're not convinced. The thing about it is that you're not convincing anybody. There ain't nobody that has a Switch 2 that looks at the Steam Deck and says, oh yeah, I want that way more. That's not going to happen. And if you're into modding and tinkering, there ain't no way that we're going to tell you that, oh, it's Switch 2 is good because of this, because you're into modding and tinkering. Just enjoy your system. People will enjoy theirs. But like I said before, Switch 2 blew the doors off of Steam Deck sales-wise because people just want the official thing. That's it. That's it. So just walk away. Y'all, we just walk two separate sides. That's that, bro. And that's it. So I'm gonna time out. If y'all want to keep going, y'all can do it somewhere else. I'm gonna time out Prestige for 5 minutes. You've been going for 30 minutes on this. The Steam Deck ain't gonna marry you. Gabe Newell ain't gonna marry you. Nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna get a job at Valve because you're over here, propping up the Steam Deck like it's the second coming of Messiah. Like, nobody cares. Just go enjoy it. Also, Monado, chill, brother. Chill on this stuff with these people. Like, it's over. Anyway, it's done. Moving on. Let's see here. Too old for this. If Steam Deck was decently priced, I'd consider buying one. I mean, the price is okay for what you get, but it's not okay for me. Me personally, it's not okay. Let's see here. So yeah, man. It's weird. It's super weird behavior. There's no reason for it. There's room for both, but I mean, if you want to be honest, we really shouldn't even be putting it in the same category, bro. Like, it's not. Like, Steam Deck is a niche device that barely anybody has really bought. That's legitimately sold worse than the Wii U. The Switch 2 is a mass market device that people are buying like crazy. That's upwards of the top sales that people enjoy for a variety of reasons. So there ain't really no reason to compare the two for what. Steam Deck don't even come with the dock. You gotta buy the dock separately. It doesn't even do the type of hybrid switching that the Switch 2 does. So you should just compare Steam Deck to other portable PCs. Compare it to ROG Ally. Compare it to to Xbox whatever. Compare it to Lenovo Legion Go's. Like, that should be what y'all should be comparing it to. Why y'all ain't comparing Steam Decks to Xbox or Xbox Series, or you're not comparing it to the PlayStation 5. So Switch 2 is a hybrid console portable. Steam Deck is a portable PC. Just compare it to the other portable PCs. That's all you got to do. Let's see. Are you going to watch the Mario movie direct tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably watch it. I just don't know if I'm going to wake up in the morning like that early and watch it, So yeah. Why is everyone chat arguing which one is better? There's more people arguing which one's better than people that actually bought the Steam Deck, which, like I said, which is funny to me. It's weird. It's goofy. To me, it's like goofy behavior. Console wars, man, not PC wars. PC wars. PC wars, bro. Let's see here. Switch 2 always be better optimized games, cheaper Nintendo first party games. And Steam Deck will be better because you can play with Waluigi and Smash Brothers, Smash Ultimate. Oh man. Let's see. Riding Nintendo heavy. Hey, look, man. I just said the truth. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. Sell out. The truth is that people like Nintendo for the reasons that I mentioned. That's the truth. I know you PC people, not you particularly Sellout, but PC people don't like to hear that, but that's the honest to God truth, bro. The reason why Switch 2 blew the doors off of Steam Deck is because people don't want to spend their time doing all that crap that it does. They don't, and they want optimized games that are built specifically for the system to where you don't have to do weird tinkering things, and they want it to where you can easily switch between the TV and the portable play very quickly and easily. They like the Joy-Con stuff. They like the way that the system's built. They like the option for physical games. These are the things that people like. That's the reason why it blew the doors off the Steam Deck. Once again, you can call it riding heavy or you can call it being honest. I'm just being honest. That's the truth. If you don't like to hear it, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. When I talk to fans, this is what they tell me. When I talk to people everywhere that I've traveled, I talk to so many people in the lines for Switch 2. Why are you buying it? Why did you consider Steam Deck? Did you consider ROG Ally? Why didn't you buy something else? And the similar thing was all being said. I just want to be able to pick up and play the system. I like the fact the system comes with a dock to where I can just easily play on the TV. I like the option for physical games. These are the things that came up all the time. So I'm just telling you guys the truth. But if you want to call it riding heavy, I'm telling it what consumers and fans are saying. That's what people are saying. That's the reason why. You see the reason why it's selling the way it's selling. These are the reasons why. I'm just being honest with you guys, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. If Valve actually created a real portable system that can somehow play your PC games, but they also made separate physical games and they actually got it into stores and made exclusives and did all that, this might be a whole different conversation, but it's not. This is the reason why. I'm telling you, bro. I'm just being honest. People, if I'm honest, right, with what people are saying, if it's geared towards Nintendo, it's, oh, you're riding, you're fanboying. But if you say it towards PC, there's no riding or fanboying because there's some type of default that PC is the best, right? Time,
but I will say this. So, remember that IGN Switch 1 review calling Switch 1 a jack of all trade but master of none. Nah, in my opinion, Steam Deck and all these PC handhelds are the actual jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, I can see that. So, like I said, I've spoken with thousands of gamers. I've spoken with people online. I've spoken with people in person. I've went to multiple events. When I went to Too Many Games, when I went to, other conventions that I've went to, when I've talked to people at launch events, the same things keep on getting brought up. Why they're not gravitating towards these devices and why they gravitate towards Nintendo devices. Like, once again, you can sit there and you can say I'm riding or that I'm fanboying, but that's just the honest truth because you see it within the results. This is not a feelings-based business. It's an actual results-based business. So you can say your feelings, and this is, like I said, not to you, Sellout, shout-outs, man. I appreciate you, fam. But to people online, they say, oh, you're just this. This is what's actually happening. You can't just say your feelings with Steam Deck or your feelings with PC. Okay, that's fine. But this is what we see, the actual stuff that we see. People don't like to hear that. Some people don't like to hear that, but it's the honest truth. It's the truth. Nah, I haven't seen Beat'em's video on Metroid Prime 4. Nope. The reason why console gamers don't prefer PC is the same reason why Switch players don't want to play PC handle. Yeah, man. Valve should bring back the PC disk drive. Nah, not for a portable system. A disk drive doesn't work because a disk drive needs to spin. So a disk drive needs to move for it to work. And you don't want something spinning inside of a portable system. So yeah. All the fact sheet bullet points in the world in favor of a system won't change the fact that most will choose convenience, versatility, and exclusive arguments on paper equals real world stuff. That's what I'm saying. Because most people aren't hardcore gamers. Most people do not have the time to sit down and play games like a lot of us do. Like, a lot of us are core gamers. So we set aside a lot of time to play games and a lot of time to tinker with things and a lot of time to enjoy our favorite thing. But a lot of gamers are just casual. They'll buy 3-4 games per year. They'll buy their Mario, they'll buy their Zelda, they'll buy a few other games, and that's what they'll do. And they just want to be able to take the cartridge, put it in the slot and play, or just download the game instant. They don't want any type of weird, I gotta go download this, or I gotta update 5 million things, or I gotta do all this, or I gotta buy this separate dock, or I gotta do this. Like, they just want instant ease of use. That's why Switch 1 blew the PC market out of the water. Switch 1 absolutely blew the doors off. I'm just being honest. It just, when people were saying that Steam Deck's gonna come out and sell better and it's gonna give it a run for its money, Switch 1, even still to this point, Switch 1 blows the doors off of all PC portables. This is the reason why. Like, like I said, I'm just being honest. Like, that's just the honest truth, you know? Convenience, ease of use, exclusives. People, you live once, right? A lot of people think you only live once. They don't mind spending a little bit. They don't mind spending, what would it be, $60 times 4 if they buy 3 games. They don't mind spending $240 or spending $180 a year on games. That doesn't bother them. They have jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to sit there and try to steal every single game or emulate every single thing. That's core gamers. That's nerds. That's us. But most people don't mind spending a couple $100s on games every single year. Like, they'll buy 3 or 4 games. By the end of the generation, they might have 15, 20, 30 games, something like in that category. If that's fine, they work. They have no problem spending that $60 or $70 on a couple games throughout the year and just enjoying a little bit of time playing a Mario Tennis game or playing a Mario Kart game or playing a Zelda here and there. And then they get real excited for certain games that come out, and then they buy that game, and then that's it. They don't care. Like I said, it's just money. It's just a little bit of money. In the grand scheme of things, it's just a little bit of money over the course of a generation. That's how most casual gamers think. When Steam Deck people, I'm gonna get these donos in a bit. When Steam Deck people come in here and say, I can mod and I can do, it's like, most people don't care about that. They're not gonna sit there and want to download a million different games. They don't care. They do not have the time to play those games because they have a 40-hour-a-week job and they're dead tired when they get home. Or they have family, they got kids. They don't have time to be sitting there modding and hacking and glitching and downloading and patching. They don't care about all that. They don't care. And I swear to you guys, everybody in the line that I spoke, they all said they don't care about that type of stuff. When I asked them about Steam Deck or why don't you patch or why don't you download the game, like, I don't care. I just want to buy the game and I'll go. It's okay. I can just buy the game. It's not a big deal to them. They don't need to steal the games, you know. They'll buy them. So that's just the truth, man. Shout outs to Michael Graham with the $2 dono. And he says, what up? Ready for possible Nintendo Direct? Yep. Shout outs. Boomini with the 5 says, I have a theory that the music in Ocarina of Time Lego video straight from the Ocarina of Time remake. Let's make bets. I don't know about all that, fam. I don't know about all that. We'll see. We'll see. Yo, 41 on the board. We out here. Shout outs. We'll see. Some people like plug-in play. The people the option to do more with their games may feel dissatisfied with their purchasing game, want more options to do that. To that, yeah, some will, but most people aren't. Because, like I said, you see the results, and I see what you're saying, Prestige. But the results are Switch 1 and Switch 2 are blowing the doors off of Steam Deck and portable PCs. So that's true. Your opinion is correct. There are some people that are like that, but the large majority of people do not care. The large majority of people don't care. So there you go. So I guess, like I said, you're right on that aspect. There are some, but the large majority of people don't care, and they rather just buy the system ready to plug and play and ready to go, ready to rock and roll from the beginning. So there you go. Let's see, Nintendo making the industry move. They want since the Wii. I mean, they did copy the Wii a bit, but yeah, I agree. A lot of regular people have jobs, family. They don't want to spend time in settings. Yeah, exactly. They don't. That's the main reason why I got rid of the Steam Deck, because like I spent a lot of times in settings. I spent a lot of time downloading updates. I spent a lot of time tinkering. I didn't feel like doing all that. It was just lame. So I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm out. And of course, once I saw that the Switch 2 was capable system, because I also bought the Steam Deck at first, so I didn't know if the Switch 2 was going to be super capable. Like I didn't know if it was going to be able to get certain third-party games, so I wanted to make sure. So when Nintendo had their Direct, and it showed a lot of third-party games and Japanese games, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Like it's showing Japanese games, it's showing a lot of third-party support, so I should be good for what I want to play. So I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and wrap this one up. Let's see here. So yeah, cigars, smoke per an hour. Do I look like somebody that smokes cigars? Think about that for a second. Do I look like a cigar smoker? Come on now. My lips all black and messed up. Don't be smoking cigars, bro. How many cigars does your mom smoke per an hour? Let's see here. The sell Steam Deck for Switch 2 art was a wild and ridiculous. Yeah, I'll say it again. I sold my Steam Deck for a Switch 2. I'll say it again. Damn right, and I don't regret it. I'm actually happy. I think about that very fondly. I go to sleep. I snuggle with my Kirby plushie like, hell yeah. I relive it in my mind. It's a good memory. It makes me happy when I think about it. Makes me happy when I think about it, bruh. Hold up, give me 1 second too. I'll be like a grifter real quick. Let's see here. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Analytics. How much? I think I made like 100. And I also like the fact that I made like a. So really, it's like I made like I got more than what I paid for the Steam Deck because I made $100 off of that video too. So like I made $100 off of it. I sold it for a good amount. So it was like it was well more than enough to pay for the Switch too. So let's go. Yo, KJ with the $2 dono. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll bleep and do it again. If I had the opportunity, if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time. I'd do it again. And then I come right back to the future. I'll do it again. Oh my gosh. Be like Marty, bruh. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Make as many clickbait, make as many reaction videos and hoop and holler and all that stuff all you want to, bruh. I'll do it again. I'll do it 2 times, 3 times over. Damn right I did it. I'll do it again. I don't miss it one bit. There ain't a single thing that I miss about the Steam Deck. Not a single thing. Usually sometimes like if you sell a system, you might have a little bit of regret. Like when I initially sold my GBA, I felt a little bad, but then I got one later again. I don't regret nothing. I haven't missed it one bit since I got the Switch 2. I haven't even thought about it, bro. Like it was a good sale. And if you have a Switch 2 and you want to sell it for a Steam Deck, I hope you're happy too. Sell your Switch 2, get yourself a Steam Deck, get yourself a portable PC, make a video on it, make some extra money on it too. Go ahead. I'll be right there to tell you, hell yeah, buy what you want, sell what you want, do what you want. Yeah. Absolutely, because the big difference between a Steam Deck and a Switch 2 when somebody sells their Steam Deck to somebody else, man, it's like, damn, bruh. There's barely anybody who has it. When you sell your Switch 2, there's going to be a bunch of other people that come and buy one. So it don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Spawncast dressed like Gabe. I think when the Steam Machine comes out, I might do that when the Steam Machine comes out. I might be like, I've got what's it called? I've got my Steam Machine. So yeah. Yeah, I saw that 49ers legend John Brody passed away at 90. Yeah, I did see that. Rest in peace to John Brody and his family. Sold my Xbox to help buy my PS5 Pro. No regrets. There you go, man. No regrets. No regrets whatsoever, bro. No regrets whatsoever. I don't have any regrets. So my PS5 for Switch 2. Oh, I'm good with with your PC and Switch 2. Yeah. Switch is more convenient and true. More people will naturally gravitate towards pick up and play. Though you do have to admit the Steam Deck is good value. Do I have to admit that Steam Deck's good value? Do I? I don't think I have to admit that. Do I have to admit that? I don't know if I have to admit that. Now, objectively, is it for some people? Absolutely. Is it for me? No. But I don't have to admit that. But I mean, for other people, sure. If that's what you think, if you think that, that's fine. But for me, I mean, no. But for other people, sure. Why not? But I don't know if I have to admit it though. Yo, shout outs to DVD Night. Thank you for the $5 dono, man. I appreciate it. Love the Switch 2. Appreciate you too, fam. Appreciate you too. I don't know if I have to. Like, I don't know, 550, 650. Woo. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you got that crusty LCD one, there's that one, but you know, they don't sell that one no more if you want a new one. Does Black Gabe have a super yacht? Yeah, he's got a super yacht, like a Lego super yacht. A Lego super yacht. He ain't got the full super yacht just yet. I need more people to become members, more people to watch the videos. If I can get Mr. Beast level videos, I can finally get my super yacht. You know what I'm saying? Like my Black Gaben super yacht. I can stream from there. I can do that. Call it the SS Black Gaben. Let's go. Let's see, player says, do you like Paper Mario? Nah. I like Mario Paper. I like Mario Paper. Just make a video to rage bait PlayStation fanboys why I sold my PS5 for Steam machine after why I bought my. Well, I don't want to lie because I wouldn't sell my PS5 Pro for a Steam machine. Like I don't lie though. Like I'm not a clickbaiting liar like some of these people are. So I ain't gonna do all that. You know, like I'm not gonna do all that. But like I might make a follow-up video though.
Valuable items.
Let's see here. Daniel with the 2 says, Dring got community noted. Did you see that? Oh yeah, I saw that. I actually let him know about it too. I said, yo, you got caught, buddy. You got caught. He deleted the tweet though. Cyber Taurus with the 10 gifted. Hit him with that Steam Deck soul, like hit him with the Steam Deck soul, the dab. You gotta bring back when you sell the Steam Deck. That's what I did. I went like when I went to the office, bro. I went like this. They said, "What you selling?" I said, "I'm selling my Steam Deck." That's what I said. I went like that. Hit him with that Cybertron, just like that. Like that. That's what I did. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Hey yo, shout outs. Let's go, baby. Thank you for the big 10 gifted memberships. Hey, we out here. We out here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Big love, bro. Cyber Taurus. We out here, man. I forgot how much points we getting. We getting what? 25? We out here. We doing it. 75 points. Let's go. Big love. Everybody that got a membership, you guys give some love to Cyber Taurus with the big 10 gifted. Let's go. Let's see. What's my let's see here. What's your favorite PS5 game? Expedition 33 and Metaphor Refantasio. I'd probably regret getting PS5 Pro. I mean, listen, man, like the only reason why I got a PS5 Pro is because I accidentally Cobra Kai jump kicked my PS5 and it kind of messed up the HDMI. So I'm just with the JoJo.
I dunno, I just got here. Heard something about Black Newell needing a Lego super yacht and members to help fund it, lol.
Listen, I would like a real super yacht. In order to have I need more. You know what I'm saying? Like I need that Mr. Beast level. So, you know, in order to get that super yacht, you know. So yeah. That's what's happened, man. It's all good about Gene Park. He's gonna be okay. We're raising a lot of money for Gene Park, so he's good. He's already got over 100K for that treatment, so he'll be all right. Shout outs to Gene Park. He's the homie too. Big love to Cyber Taurus. Thank you for that, man. 10 gift ninjas. Let's go. Cyber T, where's my super? Where's your super yacht, bro? Why don't you create a Steam, and then you can get yourself a super yacht? Why don't you create an Amazon and you'll get yourself a super yacht, bro? What you mean? Where's your super yacht? What'd you do? You just can't get a super yacht, bro. You just can't get a super yacht, bro. Cyber T, thank you for the support, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 10 gifted. You're now the new stream ninja. Anybody that's 10 more gift, man. Cyber T on the board. Get on here. Let's go. Let go. Cobra Kai kicked the PS5. Sony fanboys. What did he say? Yeah, I accidentally Cobra Kai kicked my PS5. Like, I was watching Cobra Kai in like 2023, and they did this. I think Miguel did some type of kick that I've never seen before. I think it was the and like when he came back after he got kicked off the damn ledge at school, and Robbie. Remember when Robbie kicked Miguel off of like the top balcony, and he went like freaking Mortal Kombat, like he was falling in the. You ever like uppercut somebody off the stage in Mortal Kombat? And then they're like, and then they show like the 3D, like the fake 3D mode 16, where he's like, and like he lands on like the spikes at the bottom. Like Robbie kicked Miguel off of there, and then when Miguel came back at the All Valley tournament, like when he did like a spinning kick and like cracked his back again, I was like, yo, that kick looks crazy. So I was like, let me try it, because like I used to do martial arts, like I used to do kung fu and kickboxing, and I like doing kicks. So I was like, let me try it. So I thought that I had enough room in my room, but I definitely did not have enough room in my room. So I tried to do like it was like a double spinning kick, and I definitely lost my balance, and I kicked my PS5. And the thing about it, it was just like the tip of my toe. So I gauged accurately, but it was a little bit off. And the PS5 has like those big old top like things, those on the top of it, and I kicked this, and like my PS5 did like a spinning kick. It did like a spinning kick, and like it fell on the ground, and like the plate fell off, like spun off or whatever. So that cracked the back of the HDMI. So it worked just fine, but when I was trying to record footage for Assassin's Creed, 2 years later in 2025 from when this happened, it just stopped being able to record the footage like on my capture card. It still worked. It just wouldn't work with my capture card. So I just went out and got a PS5 Pro real quick. So that's what happened. So Cobra Kai never dies. Yeah, man. That was crazy season. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. I like Cobra Kai. It's like one of my favorite shows ever is Cobra Kai. Very good. Very, very, very good show. Very good. If you haven't seen Cobra Kai, what you got to do first, guys, is you got to watch Karate Kid Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. I mean, you can skip Part 4, but if you want to watch Karate Kid, the one with the chick, you can watch it. But the reason why I say that you can skip it is because they offered that girl from Karate Kid Part 4 to come back, and she said no. So since she said no, they didn't write any storylines that involves her. So there's really no reason to really watch the fourth part if you want to get into Cobra Kai as fast. I mean, you can watch it because it's still Mr. Miyagi, but you don't have to watch Cobra Kai Part 4 to really get into not Cobra Kai. You don't have to watch Karate Kid, the fourth Karate Kid movie. All you got to do is just watch Part 1 through 3 and then just watch Cobra Kai, and it's fantastic. It's so good. So yeah. See, what was the reaction of your wife hearing that? I never told her about that. I never told her about the Cobra Kai kick. So, yeah. Because it was like she didn't need to know. There was no need. I didn't tell her because she didn't need to know about the Cobra Kai kick. Like when I Cobra Kai kicked my PS5. She didn't need to know. So, there's no point. Isn't there? The one with Jackie Chan, that one is, if you... you don't need to watch that one to watch Cobra Kai, but the new Karate Kid movie, the most recent, the newest one, with you need to watch that one because Jackie Chan's in the newest one. So if you want to get into the newest movie that came out, yeah, you need to watch that one with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. But if you want to just get into the Cobra Kai series, Netflix, you don't need to watch that Jackie Chan Karate Kid. You don't need to watch that one. And also, Jaden's not in Cobra Kai at all, so there's no point. Now, if Jaden was in Cobra Kai, then I'd say, okay, yeah, go ahead. But he's not in it, so yeah. The song that's playing is Mewmore, National Park, Pokemon Gold and Silver remix from Mewmore. If you accidentally Cobra Kai kicked your PS5, then did you spirit bomb your Steam Deck? Because we know that's what you think of the Steam Deck. I didn't spirit bomb it. I just sent it on a one-way ticket to Cancun. You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, Cancun. It was they were out. It was out of the playoffs. It was out of the rotation. We just had to send it out, bro. Like I said, we hit him with the you know what I'm saying? The Cam Newton dab. Oh man. I know it probably won't be for all. Hey, what's up, Ava? When do you think we'll get the inevitable Switch 2 Lite? Probably 2 to 3 years from now. So probably very similar to Switch Switch 1. All right, Prestige man. We just relax. Just relax, bro. We're just gonna have a nice night for the rest of the night, brother. Have a nice night. Jesus Christ. Just relax, man. OJ used Hakai on the Steam Deck and it disappeared, bro. Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah, that was the remake with Jaden Smith. Should have been called Kung Fu Kid. I don't know if it was a remake. I don't think it was a remake of the Karate Kid series. It was just a separate Karate Kid. I mean, yeah, I don't think it was I don't think that takes place in here's an alternate alternate. I don't think so. The original Karate Kid is still the original Karate Kid, and the reason why I say that is because they did the movie and they bring in Jackie Chan and they're still the other guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like like LaRusso's still there, you know, so I don't think it replaced it like a remake. I don't think it was that. So yeah. So yeah. Let's see. You think they're gonna throw the OLED screen on the Switch 2 Lite? Probably not, because usually with the Lite you want to make the system cheaper, not more expensive. So I'm guessing that it would also be a LCD screen, like a newer model LCD screen. That's what I'm guessing that it would be. I don't think it'd be an OLED. But, you know. Maybe. But probably not. It's true. It's like a different spin, but they use Kung Fu instead of karate. Yeah, I mean, whatever. That movie's like, 15 years old now or something like that. They didn't come out like 2010 or something, so whatever. Jada Pinkett definitely messed up Jaden, strange dude. I'm not gonna blame Jada Pinkett for that. I think she raised a good young man. I don't think he's a bad guy. He's obviously very talented. So I mean, you gotta give credit to to Will Smith and Jada. I think they raised two good kids that are successful and make their own money and are doing more good in the world than doing bad. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that about Jaden. There's no reason to say that about him. You know, nothing wrong with him. Like I said, he seems like he doesn't get arrested. He's humanitarian. He donates money for charity. He doesn't. I don't think there's anything wrong with Jaden. Let's see here. OLED is almost certainly not happening in my opinion. 128 hertz, a VRR 1080p screen. That's also OLED would be too expensive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. Might be too expensive, and I just don't see them. I don't see them doing that, you know? I don't see them doing that. Let's see. A light model is probably the main reason I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Prefer D-pad over directional buttons, and non-light model would be much heavier to hold than a bulky one. Yeah, I wouldn't bank on it, but yeah, I mean, the problem with the light models for Nintendo is that you can't dock those. So you won't be able to play it on the TV. And I recommend more like just being able to get the model that can switch back and forth. Like, you want it to actually switch, because there might be times where you actually want to take advantage, or you get better performance if you play it on TV. So I wouldn't hold out for that. And once again, you can't dock the Switch Lite. So personally, what I would do if I were you is that I would simply get the Switch 2 and then just get a mod on your Joy-Con to put in a D-pad. You can send it into somebody, or you can buy a separate Switch, or you can send your Joy-Con in, and then somebody will mod it for you.
I forgot if I asked.
You know?
Did you see the Bayonetta gaming history short? Tears of joy. If so, which was your fave of the three? How about some Super Double Dragon music?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I'll check it out though. Maybe you can send me a link later, Paul Gale. Thank you for the $3 dono. Super double dragon music. Yo, shout outs to Vatset with the JoJo.
J-O-O-O-O-J-O-O-O that I missed on Friday. Saturday at 12:18 a.m. in the morning. Hopefully all is well. Here is the dono today. I'm impressed the Switch 2 made a huge amount of copies sold. That was awesome music request. F-Zero any track PC people are crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, you're more of a handheld gamer, so it's fine if you couldn't talk. Okay. I don't know, just removing that option to me is probably not a good idea, but hey, it's all good. I would own both of them. Oh yeah, I definitely own a Switch Lite, like a Switch 2 Lite if they did it, but yeah. Etsy sells brand new Joy-Con 2s with D-pad, Hall Effect analogs pre-installed. Yeah, like I might actually pick one of those up. Joy-Con with Yo, Action, can you send me the link to a good one? If you don't mind, I might actually buy that soon. Oh, wait a minute. Joy-Con 2 with D-pad and Hall Effect. Okay, analogs pre-installed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I might but it's an actual, like, it has like the HD Rumble, right? It has all that in there. Hey, what's up, Nate? Hey, what's up, Nate E? What's up, fam? Welcome. You can also replace the Joy-Con with the big Switch easily. Have a issue on the Lite model. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, I don't know, man. To me, like, having the option to be able to switch back and forth is probably a good thing. You probably don't want to give that up. But some people, if you're just a handheld gamer, then yeah. So it's all good. This is great, man. This is such a great song. Shout outs to Super Double Dragon. It's wild how expensive Joy-Cons too are, honestly. It is wild, man. They're pricey, but that's the price of tech, of controllers and stuff these days, bro. The prices are going up and up and up and up. Okay, shout outs. Appreciate that. I got you, Paul. Thank you for that, man. The prices are just going up and up and up on controllers. I think you link the I'll link you the seller I bought them from, and yes, official Joy-Con just with the shell, a lot of mod for the D-pad. Yeah, I think I want a D-pad one. I didn't buy a D-pad one for the Switch 1 because I just used like the Hori ones or other ones, but I think I actually want some that are actually like real Joy-Cons, like with the HD rumble, because like I didn't use it last time, so I think I want it this time. So I think I want it this time. And also Party Man with the Ninja Peach.
Dragon Ball Super is now officially returning with the next new arc, Galactic Patrol arc. It's been so many years since it ended, but now it's back. Anime been really popping off lately.
Yes, sir.
Dragon Ball Budokai 3 theme, please.
So when is it coming back? Dragon Ball Budokai 3 theme. Oh my god, this one's gonna be really good. Oh, actually, wait a minute, hold up. Which one are we doing? We're gonna do the Japanese one. Hey, what's up, Killer Ninja? Shout outs to Vadcent too, man. Thank you for the big 10. Shout outs to Party Man. Thank you for the big 5. We are out here tonight. Oh, we gotta turn this one up a little bit. Yeah, let's go. Shout outs to the one and only, the Eternal. You guys know. Akira Toriyama. You see, so far they just said it's in development. Oh, okay. Cool. Hey, what's up, Killer Ninja? It's finally returning after years. I watched Dragon Ball Super so many years ago. Like, I watched the whole thing. It's great. But I'm glad to see it's coming back, man. Dragon Ball Super is awesome. I love it. Been watching Dragon Ball Z for like freaking 30 years, man. I used to sit there and try to scour Telemundo like at midnight or 2 a.m. to watch Dragon Ball Z before the Toonami run. I used to be watching it in Spanish, you know? Oh my gosh. I was like, what is all this about? I saw people, this was like in 1990, what was it, like 90? God dang, what was it, like 95 that I was doing this? Yeah, I've been watching this show for a long time. Let's see here. Just looked into it. Still just a rumor. No official announcement. Well, if there's a rumor, it's probably coming back soon anyway. Dragon Ball is literally our life. Yeah. A lot of you guys were like born into Dragon Ball. Like if you were born in the 90s or if you were born in the 2000s and you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, like you were just like, oh, it had always just been popular. I was here before Dragon Ball Z got popular. And like I said, Dragon Ball Z, when it got popular, it hit you like legitimately, it was like a 10-ton truck just hitting you. Like your mind was blown, you know, about this show. It really felt like nothing else. Like Pokemon hit me like that. Pokemon, like, oh my gosh, Pokemon was incredible when it came out. So for me, Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z were like the most incredible things that I've ever seen. Naruto, I can't say had the same impact, even though Naruto's like my favorite. I can't say that has the same impact because Naruto was popular for a while before I decided to get into it. It had already had its original, you know, Toonami run, and like I just didn't watch it. I didn't start watching it until Shippuden came out. So yes, it was incredible, and yes, it hit me, but I was there from the beginning. With Dragon Ball Z and with Pokemon, I watched the original first run of, like, when they said they advertised Pokemon, the first ever episode when they aired it, I watched it. I was there when Ash got his Pikachu. He got electrocuted and like they were on the bike and all that. Dragon Ball Z, I was there for the first episode, Toonami Dragon Ball Z, when they said they're gonna do it. I was there for both. So those ones were different. You know, like when you're watching it on TV and like you're waiting Shippuden I just watched on a PC. I just watched online. It was different. I still loved it and it's incredible, but Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z being there for like the actual debut run of the show is like memories that you'll never forget, you know? So yeah, it was crazy. If Goku were added to Smash, what would be your reaction? I'd be like blown away because like Goku was like can't be in Smash. Like there's no anime characters like that. So yeah, no, it was literally just announced at their Dragon Ball event. So no, you're wrong. It was just announced. So nope, wrong. Shout outs to Party Man with the 5.
It was literally just announced at their Dragon Ball event that is happening now.
Nope.
It is officially confirmed.
It's official, not a rumor. It's official. Let's see here. So yeah, it's official. Let's go. Thank you, partner, with another $5 dono. Yo, we out here. I had to borrow DBZ from my local library. Watched the Cell Saga first without knowing about the previous sagas. Yeah. I'm here. Who said to watch Inuyasha even more than you? I had a friend in college that liked Inuyasha way more and didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z. Did you ever watch Ronin Warriors or Tenchi Muyo? I wasn't really into Ronin Warriors, but I watched Rurouni Kenshin. And I was into Tenchi Muyo. Yes, I did watch Tenchi Muyo. Yes, very good show. It's official, Shao Kahn. It's official, baby. Let's see. The crazy thing, it seemed like everyone loved DBZ. Dude, when DBZ first came out, like, everybody in my class were like, yo, did you watch Dragon Ball Z? Everyone's like, yes, it's freaking incredible. Yo, Sabotage on JoJo!
You and I are from the Pepperidge Farm remembers generation when it comes to that stuff, lol.
Yeah, I know, Sabotage. Yeah, baby. It's good to connect with people that grew up around the same time periods. Like, cause like I said, you lived in the moment. We don't have any pictures, or we don't have any recordings or pictures or things of how we were when it happened. Now I can, like, every time that there's something lit that's announced, you can see it. You can touch it, you can feel it, right? You know, because it's somebody recorded something. But back then, you just ran on your emotions. You just ran on whatever. And yeah, I don't have any pictures of when I first watched Pokemon. It's lost to time and will be long forgotten, right? But well, the time that I'm here, I still remember it. So it's like you live in the moment. Same thing goes for Dragon Ball Z. I have no anything about, like, when my friends and I, we watch it. There's no pictures, there's no anything. But I can just tell you guys how it was when it came out, you know? And that's the cool part about it. That's the cool part of, you know, sometimes getting older and talking to the younger people that grew up in it. As, like, when I was younger, older people would tell me how things were before. They would tell me how things were in the 60s and 70s, and like when video games first came about. Like, I remember talking to an OG, a super OG, and he told me when Pong first came out. Now, Pong is before my time. Did I play Pong? Absolutely. But it's before my time. But he told me, this is going from no such thing as video games to straight to Pong. He said that was the feeling. I get goosebumps right now. He said that was the craziest feeling because he knew. He said he might not be around for everything, but he knew that this was the start of something that would be revolutionary. He said this guy was a visionary, man. Unfortunately, he passed away. But I'm telling you, man, this guy, he said, I remember him talking when I was very little. He was an old school OG, and he was like, hey, man, when I first played Pong, he's like, it was the greatest thing ever. He said, you had this, like, little boom, boom, like, we didn't even know anything about it. All we had before were like those little things that you put on front of your TV, and, like, you can play them that way, but that's not the same thing as, like, Pong, right? So I was just, like, fascinated by him talking to me about this stuff. And this was around the time that, like, Mario Bros. 3 came out, so games were way more advanced then. Around, like, Mario 3 Super Mario World, like, around that time period. I remember him talking to all the neighborhood kids and stuff, and he would tell us how it was back in the day with, like, you know, the old school systems, and it was great listening to him. Because I remember everything that he said. Like I said, he was an OG. He was like an old dude. He was an OG. But, yeah, man, so it's cool to be able to tell, like, younger generations, like, what happened, you know, how things were at least. But the cool thing about younger generations is that y'all can actually see it, too. There were some people that captured some stuff, so you can see what some people were doing. Like, you can watch old broadcasts and things like that. See, back then, we didn't have YouTube and all that, so we couldn't watch the old broadcast things. You just have to go off of what people were saying, you know? Did I ever watch Digimon? No, I wasn't a big Digimon guy. And I didn't watch Yokai Watch either, no. But I did watch Monster Rancher. I thought that show was cool. Have you seen the guy that has anime hotline to answer questions and find out the name for the game? Think it's a hilarious skit he does? Nah, I ain't seen that, Gamer Goon. Was it actually before your time? It was before my time. Yeah, Pong was before my time. Pong was like, what, the early 70s? That was definitely before my time. I'm an 80s, 90s guy. I'm an 80s, 90s guy. I'm not a 70s guy. So I don't know like the old systems like that were like Atari. Like Atari was like, it was there, but Atari had already became crusty. Like for me, it was like the NES, like the original NES, Sega Genesis a little bit later, Super Nintendo. That's like more of my time was like arcades, like 80s arcades, NES, Super NES. That was like my early years. Dude, Monster Rancher was so good. Yeah, I thought about actually watching it again. I never finished the series, so I thought about maybe watching it. Nah, I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! That was past my time. Past my time. Let's see here. The main direct is going to be the first week of February since they're having a mini direct tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's not really a mini direct. It's just a Mario movie themed direct. So it's not really quite a mini direct. Not quite that, but yeah. I think it's going to be early February regardless. Did you ever watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show? I did. Yeah, my brother and me. We watched the show all the time. Sometimes I think before school or Saturdays. I forgot exactly when it came on, but yeah. We watched the Mario Bros 3 show. We watched the Super Mario Bros show or whatever. Yeah, we loved it. My brother and I, we really, really liked the show a lot. Yeah. I used to watch it on TV all the time. We watched the Zelda show and we hated it. We thought it sucked. Even back then, people thought the show sucked. Nobody liked it. Not that nobody liked it, but most people did not like the show. The Zelda show. We used to clown it at school all the time, like, "Excuse me, princess." But the Mario Bros 3 show, like the Mario show, oh yeah, we liked that. We thought it was dope. Let's see. How does it feel to be the OG now? It feels good. I like being an OG. I like being old. It's fun. It's fun because I got experience. The thing about it, there's a difference between cockiness and confidence. And some people might think, "Oh, he's cocky." No, I'm confident. I'm confident in my knowledge of gaming. That's why I offer to debate people. Because, like, I know you can't actually beat me in a debate because I'm confident and I know what I know. I'm confident in my ability to recall facts, details, and what happened. So, you know, no, being an OG is great because it's knowledge, man. Like, when you're not knowledgeable and, like, when you're, like, a Dunning-Kruger gamer or something like that where you think that you're smart and you're not really, you know, because people will tell you. Trust me, you'll find out. But when it comes to the knowledge that I drop, only things that people can say is, okay, "Oh, well, he's just a fanboy and all that." They can't actually dispute my knowledge because my knowledge is my knowledge. They can't actually dispute me because you saw what happens when they do. You know, they get absolutely destroyed. So it's like, at least recently. So, no, being an OG is great because you acquire experience. Nothing better than being confident. You know, nothing better than when I was younger, I was not confident in because I didn't have the experience. I was still learning about games. Even like when I first started YouTube, I feel like I still was learning. I still wasn't like my perfect self. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I get stuff wrong too, but I feel like I'm significantly better and more knowledgeable now than when I was, 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Like, not even close, I'm a little older than OJ. Atari 26 was my first console. Yo, shout outs to Jamar. Let's go. Are you gonna watch Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars? Maybe. Man, that Galactic Patrol arc in DV Super is so good. Glad it's getting adapted finally. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm about to go listen to the Dragon Ball Super opening theme from 11 years ago just for old time's sake. Hey, that's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. It's great. It's great. Oh, man. When you have the confidence, you have like the smile of like when Majin Vegeta was fighting against Goku, you have that type of confidence, but you don't blow yourself up though. Like you actually just stick with it and win when you have experience, PS1 was your first console. Hey, shout out to the PS1 boys and girls. OJ has a PhD in video gameology. I try, man. I try. If you want to know what I've studied the most, I'd probably say, yeah, video games. Like, more than my degree, because I have a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and communication. And I think I spent way more time studying video games and playing video games than I ever have with my degree. So I think I'm definitely like significantly more knowledgeable on video games than I am in kinesiology. Like, I would say, yeah, it's not even close, you know? So if I have a bachelor's in kinesiology, I definitely have a bachelor's in video gameology. So yeah, being born in the late 2000s, I know tons of old celebrities from the 80s and 90s, etc. Well, your parents teach you about them? Okay, we can't just be listening to the same song every time. What's going on here? It's playing the same song. It's a great song, though. It's a great song. Ninja Gaiden. What's this? Oh, there we go. Let's see. When's the gray when's the gray coming in your beard? I have a few gray hairs. They always just kind of randomly pop up somewhere, but if they do, I usually just sometimes I pluck them out, sometimes I don't. But yeah, like they'll probably come within the next 10 years or so. My family, we don't really get super gray till our like 60s or like 70s ish. Cause like my uncle, he just started getting gray now, and he's like in his 60s now. So he just started. And like my dad, he never really got gray till later. My brother is 7 years older than me. He doesn't really have a lot of grays either. Although I have more grays than he does. I do have some grays in like around the back of my head and stuff, but yeah, it's not, like I said, my family, we get grays like late. We don't really get grays like in our like 30s and 40s and stuff. And even 50s. Like the men in my family, at least. I don't think video games has crossed that inflection point to be considered a more legitimate medium like books or movies. I think we're getting close though. I don't understand that. Video games are just as legitimate as any other medium. Like when it comes to books or movies, there's nothing that you can say that books or movies do as a medium that video games can't do, because they combine the elements of a book and of a movie into one. Then they add the layer of interactivity and stimulus on top of that. So there's nothing that you can say about a book or a movie that a game can't do. There's even visual novels that are just like books, and also like movies. They combine them together. So I disagree with that. And on top of that, there's a lot of people that were writers that help out with video games, that literally they write books, but then they also help out with video games. And they help write the scripts, or they help write the stuff that's happening. So I disagree with that completely. That's a complete disagreement on that end. I've been super stressed lately. Even gray's been popping up on your beard. Hey, look, man, stress can kill you, and especially as a man. I highly recommend to try to de-stress yourself when you can, you know? I'm 22 and have a lot of gray hair. If you're 22 years old and have gray hair, that's hereditary. There's nothing that you can do about that. So you tagged, confirmed 1080p 60 for mouse controls for Warframe. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Shout out to Ninja Gaiden. Okay, though. We're going to have to wrap it up here, though, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. The Spawncast is starting up, so if you want to head over to John's channel, Spawnwave, check it out. And that'd be great if you guys can go check that out if you can. But yeah, shout outs to everybody that came out to the stream. Check out my most recent video. If you haven't seen my most recent video, please check my most recent video out. I talk about Resident Evil, and I talk about other games. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Reception and popular culture functionality. Video games are just legitimate. However, normies, video games still considered only for children. Yeah, I disagree with that as well. I also disagree with that. Because many games are for adults, and I think a lot of adults now that grew up at this point that are having kids play video games when they were kids, and they know about video games. So I even disagree with that. And I think that the fact that the video game industry makes more money than the book industry and then the movie industry legitimizes what we're talking about here. So no, I disagree. I think that you're just talking to certain closed-minded people. But most people realize that video games is a legitimate form of media, just like anything else. Most people think that, but yeah, there are some people that are, you know, lame that don't think that, but most people know what video games are about. Most people play video games. They play mobile games. So a lot of these people, they also play mobile games on their phone. So yeah. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Videos are doing good lately. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'll see you guys on the Spawn.